Hi everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We are reviewing anime that's in the title description down below. Now our main protagonist gets isekai'd and she's supposed to heal everyone because they think that she's the saint, which means that she can use her healing power to make high powerful potions to heal people or just heal them in general because she does learn healing magic. So yeah, there's a few magic things in this thing. Her main objective in the anime is to get rid of all the miasma in the forest because all the animals are turning purple and being vicious and they attack humans, unlike the normal animals who are peaceful, they don't bother them, and this that and the other thing. So she's there trying to save this kingdom without having any miasma in the world. That's the main plot of the anime. Good. Okay, now the second plot of the anime is its romance. Those are the two things that she's trying to do. There are three guys that love her. One gets all the shine. The other two get pretty much shafted. Although the guy with the blue hair, who is obsessive with learning about more magic, he does not fall in love with her. But the only reason why he hangs out with her at the very end is because of his family, because it's royal nobles that want to marry the saint, and she is the saint. So that's the whole plot of the anime. So that's pretty much what it is. But the main two problems I have with this anime, there are two problems I have with this anime. That is the second season. The second season is a bore. I think that the first season was good. I liked the first season. Second season, it felt like it was dragging on so fucking much that it drove me fucking insane. Like, episode 9, episode 10, 11, 12 are the main reasons why I thought it was boring. Because episode 9 is when they beat the final boss, because the episode was named the final act, which is kind of interesting. They beat a fucking zombie dragon, which, by the way, they beat them in the most freaking ridiculous way. And I did not like how they beat a zombie dragon. Like, I wanted to see more action. There's not a lot of action in this anime, by the way, because our main character can't freaking beat up people because she has to pray to heal the freaking thing because she only uses holy magic. So you get what my gist is. Um, my other problem, well, that's the main reason why the second season is a bore. After the ninth episode 10, 11, 12, I felt like I just wanted this to end. It was boring and I didn't understand it. So yeah. The second problem I have with this anime is one of the characters that I felt like got shafted really badly in this anime, and that has to do with the main character because the main character gets isekai. However, she is not the only character that gets isekai. The other Another girl gets isekai, but the prince, I think, the guy who has red hair, thinks that the other girl is the saint and not the main character, which I understand that part. The only problem with her though is that in the first season she did a lot more stuff than the second season. The second season she has no fucking role. She only talks to one character and that's pretty much about it. She talks to the main character a few times, but she's pretty much on the sideline. I mean, they show her in battles here and there, but she's pretty much useless in the second season. At least in the first season, this is why I like the first season better because at least she has a role in some of the episodes, and she wants more friends, but the prince doesn't want her because he is trying to shield her from people not telling her that she's a saint. That's the main that's the main reason why she gets more focus in the first season, and then once she makes friends with the main character, she does like one or two things in the first season helping a main character out, but in the second season she doesn't do shit. Like she only does talk. She has like a few scenes, I believe, fighting with the main character, but she doesn't do shit. Like she gets shafted so much, and that's what pisses me off. Like I understand that she's not the main focal point, but if you're gonna isekai two freaking anime characters, two characters in the same if you isekai two characters, you should have at least put more effort into making those two characters work together throughout the second season as well. But they don't fucking do that, and that's my main problem with it. So that's my whole gist of that anime. As for the soundtrack, I thought the theme songs were peaceful. They're really good and light and wholesome, but you know what? Whatever. I don't really care about that stuff. I want some more action type stuff. That's the third problem about this anime. That like, there's no action. I mean, there is action, but the main character doesn't really fight. She just goes to like pray and heals everything. She even freaking makes a new forest because the old forest that she had burned to the ground because of the guy with the blue hair likes to use fire magic apparently. So yeah. But one of my final thoughts on this anime, my final thoughts is the fact that first season's good. They make every character established and they make them all look better. And I think there's more structure of where the characters are going in the first season. But the second season, it just focuses on like two or three characters, and that's it. That's why I think the second season is really fucking bad, and it takes a notch in the anime as a whole. So I'm probably gonna give this anime a 5 out of 10. If the second season was not bad, I'll probably give it a 7. But I'm giving it a 5 because of the fact that the second season is a bore. The other character get isekai does not do shit in the second season. In the third season, the final fight is like episode 9 and nothing really happens in episode 10, 11, 12. It's just boring shit that makes no fucking sense because they're trying to establish that episode 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, the last three episodes, they're 10 and 11 are trying to establish that she might go marry these two guys, but that never happens because you kind of figured, because in episode 9 or like episode, I think it was like episode 8 or 7, she says that she's in love with him. And like, dude, you're like telling me that she's gonna marry the other two guys, but she's not gonna do that because she's already in love with the main character. That is like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't understand this concept. So I'm giving this anime a 5 out of 10. What are you guys' thoughts on it? Would you like to watch it? It's on Crunchyroll. There's 24 episodes. So if you guys want to watch it, that's perfectly fine. The next anime that we're going to be watching is Marble Boy, and I'm not looking forward to that. That's also on Crunchyroll, which I will be watching on Crunchyroll. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day, and always stay positive, bitches.